Good afternoon, everybody. It's John Ross here with the XPian Daily News Report, XPian News Daily Report for the first Monday in January. Our first broadcast we're really doing live here. We did have a little repeat on New Year's with Dr. Gaddis. So this is the XPian News Daily Report for January 4th, 2020, 2021, 2021. And we know what we've been through in 2020. I guess it's on my mind there with COVID-19. And Dr. Gaddis, we had some 20, not 20, we had 10 things that he thought were important and topics that were important. Of course, COVID was number one. And we had other topics like the killing of George Floyd, which was another interesting and, well, it created a lot of energy in the community to do more on police reform. And then we had the wildfires that Dr. Gaddis brought up in California. And then he brought up the explosion in Lebanon and Beirut, which was tragic. He said 300 died. I forgot that, but I know my friend Hisham has many friends there too, and so does Dr. Gaddis. So that was something else. Then we had about the 2020 election, which is still going on even as we speak somewhat. So there was a lot of action points there. And then we had local, we had our peaceful protests, and then we had a little more not so peaceful one evening there in late May. It wasn't so peaceful. And then it brought many people. Well, the initial point was to get police reform. So we have something coming. The Civilian Review Board's coming in Aurora. That'll be interesting. And then we also had a sort of a parallel study circles, which people in the community can talk with each other. And then we discussed the various good things that COVID's done. I mean, it has brought people together, and that's one good thing. We have the pantries that have been doing yeoman job. Marie Wilkinson, the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry. We have the Northern Illinois Food Bank that's been a big help with their mobiles. And that's been a big help in the community. The city's been working, Aurora's been working with it. That's been really great. Then we have the VNA. It's doing a lot of shots and other things. And for the community, we appreciate them. We'll talk more about them a little later here. And we have other groups that are just doing wonderful things. Foxwell United Way is helping out various community things. My friends at Wayside Cross are trying to reach out to the hurting. Hesed House is doing a very beautiful job, and just keep them in your prayers. Keep all these nonprofits in your prayers for this coming year. Then the last thing we discussed is the candidates for mayor have already signed up. We have Judd Lofke, alderman, and we have John Latch, who's been a school board member and other activist in the community, and then, of course, the incumbent mayor, Richard Irvin. So, well, hopefully in 2021 here, we're going to do more with these community groups. That's what one of my goals is for us. And so, we want to wish everybody a happy new year out there and just the best. So keep safe from that COVID-19. Just keep safe. It's out there. And the shots are coming, but that's still not going to be the end. So just keep safe, friends. So what we're going to do in 2021 is a continuation of what we done in 2020, but a little more extensive work. XPN News is going to try to really be involved more with the community yet, with the Aurora community and the Fox Valley. And we're also going to do faith things. That's part of what we're part of here is show the faith community. So we're going to be discussing topics that related to faith also. And we're hopefully going to have some candidates, our mayoral candidates in Aurora, with us for discussions. We hope to have all three, and we'll be trying to work on that. And so we just want to keep this XPN News on your Facebook Live, and you're on your phones, on your smartphones, on your tablets, and on your computers. We hope you just can keep looking for XPN News for some interesting conversation and news. So we can see at the bottom, we have our XPN.news site. That's where we have some stories we put up. And I want to go just a big thank you out there to friend Al Benson, who does a lot of the stories, and just appreciate Al's community work. So just a big thank you to Al Benson, and hope we can continue that in 2021 with Al. And so along those community lines, we're keeping those roots solid here. And we're going to have Rick Guzman on Wednesday here. We're going to have Rick at 5 p.m. coming Wednesday. So Rick Guzman, who did run for mayor also. So he was a mayoral candidate in 2017. Rick now heads a project. Well, he's always been with housing, and this is his love. He's going to talk about the neighborhood project, and what we're going to be discussing is about housing in the community, Aurora, and the communities around, and discussing about evictions and how this pandemic's affected a lot of people. So it's kind of topics we're going to be having this year, the kind of people we're going to be having. We'll have some of our guests back again, of course, our pantries people, our health people, and others. We're just going to keep moving ahead here and showing the community how we can love one another. That's what we're going to try to do here, show expressions of love here to the community, and to the Aurora area, and to the better area of the whole state here of Illinois and our country. So that's going to be coming up on Wednesday, Rick Guzman. And then I want you to remember the VNA for your testing. It's down at the bottom. I have some more stuff. I'll put it up here too also. You have to give them a call to get that testing in line in your car. They do it. You don't come in. You just call this number and get an appointment. 630-892-4355. As you can see, it's in the bottom of the screen also. 630-892-4355. This is a number that you can call to set up that appointment and get going. You don't have to, there's no qualifications on your status, several on your status of your health there. If you think you have it or not, you're going to have a testing no matter what your health thing is there. And also about the payments, they're not requiring payments when you don't if you don't have insurance. So just come on in. But yeah, if you do have insurance, take your cards along when they call you. Well, I'll tell you that on the phone. And I had a COVID test a few weeks ago. It was for a related health thing. I was supposed to go to do some health thing, and they wanted me to have the test before I went and did this health test. And well, it worked out. Just put it up the nose there. Sort of tickled for a while, but it was very easy, and that came back pretty fast. And I think the VNA ones come back pretty fast. The VNA, my understanding, has just got their shots a few days ago with their healthcare workers, which is good. let's hope the rest of us in the community can get our shots soon. And so I just want to thank everybody for just taking a little time with me here, and just wish you a good new year. And we're going to try to encourage and be an encouragement to the community here. That's what we're going to do at XPN News. So that's what we're going to be doing this year. And I just thank you I thank all the guests for that have come in the past. And we're just going to move forward here in the next days. So thank you for listening here. And all I can say right now out there is, you folks, God bless and bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.